program was refined, enlarged, and soon became a permanent branch of the Albuquerque City Police. In 1976, Albuquerque was ranked 5th in the USA in per capita crime rate. Nowadays, it's not even in the top 75. Over 500 police departments in the USA and Canada now have Crime Stopper programs in operation. Calgary was the first Canadian city to pick it up and became active in August of 1982. Edmonton and Lethbridge followed suit shortly thereafter. We in Hamilton were the 4th city in Canada and actually the first in Eastern Canada to adopt the program and launched operations in late May of 1983. Following weeks of advanced publicity, Crime Stoppers in Hamilton called a press conference at the Hamilton and District Chamber of Commerce to officially launch the program. Numerous VIPs attended, including the founder of Crime Stoppers, Greg McAleese.
What was it like working in the police force at that time before Crime Stoppers?
Well, the real problem was the fact that we weren't getting much in the way of support from the community. We weren't getting information. And part of that was our fault, because the old attitude of policing back in the 70s was in the 60s and the 50s and whenever, is that you sort of pushed the public away. You said, you know, you let us, we're the pros, we'll take care of things. Well, that's such nonsense, because crime rates are never dictated by police departments. We have virtually no impact on crime rates. The crime rate is always dictated by the citizenry. And it's how much crime the public is willing to put up with before they'll do something about it. A tremendous amount of resistance. As I say, it took 45 minutes to come up with the concept. It took 6 months of constantly pounding on the chief's door, you know, overcoming all of the opposition that especially the senior command staff had. But it took that much time in order to be able to actually get their approval. Why? Because they're afraid of failure. The fact that you're starting to see the role of the coordinator get diluted simply because of demands internally within police departments. So now all of a sudden, the coordinator, instead of having just one job, which is to answer the tips line and vet the information and then pass it on to investigators and what have you, and select crimes of the week and the coordinator and fugitives and what have you. What now is happening is that they've got 3 jobs maybe. And what this requires, and you guys are going to have to do this, you're going to have to go and meet with the chiefs. And you're going to have to convince them that this is an important program still. Even though this has been going for 35 years here in Ontario, this is a program that continues to have merit. And they can't try to poor boy this program. The coordinators have to be full-time and they need training. This is not something that you can do through osmosis. The other thing is that you need coordinators that have a lot of investigative experience.
Closer to $9 billion in narcotics seized. So total dollar amount in property and drugs recovered, $11 billion. When you look at that success, what do you think?
Well, again, I look at it as a collective. It's everybody. It's everybody in this room. I look at our success, to be very, very honest with you. It's not just a personal thing. You know, I'm just a crazy Irishman who's stubborn, and you know, and I wouldn't take no for an answer from my police chief and all the deputies. But bottom line here is that it's all of us that share in the excellence of what we've been able to produce.
46 South Road.